showtime.
It's showtime! Ooh, yeah! Just when it's because it's showtime! Ooh, yeah! Let's get it on! 'Cause it's showtime! Ooh, yeah! Just when it's because it's showtime! Wow!
Welcome, everyone. We're here at the Larry Call Gymnasium on the campus of Highland Community College in Freeport, Illinois. We are set here for a matinee on Super Bowl Sunday. Don't ask me why. We are just here as this game has been postponed numerous times. And it'll be an Arrowhead Conference matchup between your Highland Cougars and the Carl Sandburg Chargers. Your Highland Cougars defeated Carl Sandburg, I don't even think it was much more than a week ago, 76-49 easily in Galesburg. And in that game, Julia Michalik with 15 points, Abby Barr 13 and 6, Madeline Schultz 13.7 boards, Carly Krogman very close to a triple-double, 10 points, 15 boards, 7 assists, Allie Ashe with 8 points and 6 boards in that matchup as well. Very next broadcast will be here this upcoming Thursday against Illinois Valley, another game that's been canceled 500 times. But that one will be set. So we're going to do the national anthem, so stick with us. Thank you, Salt and the Sound, Jim Yeager, as he adjusted some volume. We are getting ready to roll here again. Something that happened a week or so ago. Again, during that matchup, we had some very questionable calls in that matchup that could have led to some throwdowns, so we shall see if we run into that tonight. The main footage that I saw was of Charger number 24, Raihi, I believe, with just some blatant attempt at tripping, did trip our players and nothing was called. So we'll see if the officials keep that in check at all or not tonight. But, Craig, let's roll.
Buckle up, weirdos. This one's going to be a good one.
Nah, 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 come on. Nah, 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 come on.
And now the starting lineup for your Highland Cougars. At one guard, a 5'8" sophomore from Poland, number 5, Julia Michalik. At a forward, a 5'10" sophomore from Pearl City, number 10, Tyra Clark. At another guard, a 5'7" sophomore from Eastland, number 21, Meredith Jensen. At another forward, a 5'10" freshman from Eastland, number 34, Carly Krogman. And the center position, a 5'11" sophomore from Freeport Aquin, number 35, the All-American, Abby Barr. The Cougars are coached in his second season by Mr. Blake Becky.
Regulators, mount up. We're coming.
And we're set to go here. Your Cougars will be moving right to left on your TV screens, coming out in their home white jerseys with orange numbers trimmed in blue. The Chargers will come out in their road red jerseys with blue numbers trimmed in white. The All-American Bar will jump center again. She had 13 and 6 last game. Krogman, number 34, again, 3 assists shy of a triple-double, and we are off and rolling. The tip will go to the Chargers. 4 10-minute periods here on this Super Bowl Sunday. Down low, that's Catton. Turnaround jumper, no good. Rebounded by Barr. Cougars going to push it. Up top to Krogman. Reverses it to the left. Now Jansen on the left side. Cougars are 3 players down in street clothes today. Only 9 players making the dress. We'll see how that affects them. Barr going to go to the hole. Hands off to Krogman. Jumper, got it. Carly Krogman averages 13 and 9 a game, and she's on the board, and so are the Cougars. Legge will bring the ball up for the Chargers. Kicks on over again. That's Righai. I don't know how to say her name. We'll come up with something good. White will drive, now swatted away and stolen by Clark. Tyra will hand off to Barr. Skip pass right underneath, and she missed it, but gets the bucket, and her gets the board, not the bucket. Ball knocked out of bounds, will stay with the Cougars. Michalik wide open under the basket, missed the easy layup, got her own rebound, and missed the next one. Clark had the ball knocked out of bounds, and the shot all the way over to Michalik. She'll launch the 3, no good. Tipped around, Krogman will come down with the offensive board. She had 6 offensive boards in the last matchup. She hits the floor hard, but it will stay with the Cougars on the left side. Clark will take the ball out for Highland on the near side. Kicks it up to Michalik at the top. Now down low, kicks out. Nice inside-out play by the Cougars. Nothing there, though. 2-3 zone, I believe. Some sort of a zone here by the Chargers. Clark for 3, around and out. Rebounded by the Chargers, 8:29 left to go first period. Cougars leading 2-0. Ball thrown up to Legge now on the left side. That's Egger. Now White on the right side looking for a screen, doesn't get it. Tries to dump it off, and I believe Krogman kicked it. Right under here, we are up high in the Jim Yeager balcony, world-famous Jim Yeager balcony here with the Salt and the Sound Jim Yeager. This is a marvelous one. Mark Masters here for your enjoyment and some Highland Cougar basketball here, so stay with us. Only place you can find your Highland Cougar sports streaming live. 3 ball on the way, airballed it right to Clark, and the Cougars going to push it. Fires it over to Barr. She didn't quite get a hold of it, but the Cougars will maintain possession. Nice ball fake there by Clark. Down wide open inside, and an easy layup is Abby Barr. 4-0 now Cougars here, 7:50 left to go first period. Cougars finding a huge hole in that defense. All they got left to do is convert it. So far, so good for the most part. Legge looking for a long pass, not even close, so intercepted by Clark. And here come the Cougars. Up to Michalik. She'll go all the way in. Got it blocked, and Michalik is standing out of bounds as the ball falls out to her. So the Cougars will turn it over. Abby Barr has a seat as Allie Ashe checks in for the Cougars. 7:23 left to go first half. 4-0 Highland. Kicked by Krogman yet again. Taking the ball out down low, I believe, is White for the Chargers. Looking all the way up top to Legge. Tough pass, but it got through. Egger will drive to the hole and be fouled. Krogman will pick up the foul, her first. Team first foul called on the evening on either squad. 7:10 left, or 7:11 left to go first period. Free throw up and in. 2-1, or excuse me, 4-1 now Highland. One more free throw coming for Egger. It's up and in. Now some full court pressure by the Chargers. Appears to be a 1-2-2 zone pressure, which beat it with passing. The Cougars reverse it easily all the way over. A little more of a dangerous pass, but the Cougars get it now inside. Nice ball movement by the Cougars. They don't have to dribble, they just throw it. Wide open underneath yet again, and an easy bucket for the Cougars. This time, Allie Ashe for the wide open layup. The Cougars making this defense look easy. 6:50 left to go first period, 6-2 Highland. Inside kick out, Leggy for three, and she got it. Lead cut down to 1 now, 6-5. More full court pressure, and the Cougars break it with ease. Jansen get hung up a little bit with a trap. Over to Michalik. Krogman will face up. Over to Clark. Well, Clark for three, that one off, but Ashe there for the offensive board, sets herself. It gets blocked, and it should be Cougar ball. Abby Barr will check in. Alyssa Ossendorf comes in. Krogman and Michalik will have a seat. Shot clock down to 9. 1 point difference here in the game. 6-5. Back to Tyra. All the way over. Jansen for the jumper. Caught some rim, no good. Ashe had the board, and it was knocked out of bounds by a Charger. Still 6-5, 6-11 left to go. Cougars get a fresh 20 on the offensive board. Ossendorf gets it up top now, trying to get it. I don't know if she was going to Jensen or Ashe. Neither one came up with it, and a turnover for the Cougars. Leggy's got the lane if she wants it, doesn't go to it. Cash on the right side for the Chargers, kicks it all the way over to Leggy. Leggy looking inside, now she goes to it. Back out top, long jumper, got it. That was Riggy. And Carl Sandburg moves to the lead for the first time tonight. Nice job, press break there by the Cougars. Wide open lane. Partially blocked as Barr couldn't convert. 5:30 left to go, first period, 7-6, not Galesburg. Carl Sandburg from Galesburg. Driving to the lane, a running prayer, no good. All the way down low, tipped by, I thought that was tipped by Meredith. Carl Sandburg will control it. Shot clock down to 10. Driving is Leggy, and a foul called. I believe that'll be on Ossendorf. It is. That'll be her first. Leggy going to the line. 4:57 left to go first period, 7-6, Carl Sandburg. First free throw up and in. Again, our next broadcast will be this upcoming Thursday. Should be the final broadcast, at least, of the regular season. It'll be a 2-matchup game against Illinois Valley. Second free throw up and in. Cougars now opposite, but gets it back now all the way up to Jensen. Nice ball movement against the zone. Inside Ashe, turn around, and she's fouled finally. A lot of contact down in the Cougar zone. Not much called as far as fouls, but there's the first one on Carl Sandburg. Carly Krogman checking back in for the Cougars. Tyra Clark has a seat. Again, players out today. 11.3 board a game, freshman Logan Hubbard. Also, Maddie Hildebrand, 11 points. First free throw for Ashe, no good. And then Madeline Schultz also not in dress today. She's averaging 6 and 4 a game. Second free throw, no good for Ashe. Still 9-6, Carl Sandburg with 4:40 left to go in the first period. Hudgens now over. I believe that's Donaldson in the corner now. Is Cash. Cash will go down low, and I think they will call a travel. They do. Cougars will get the ball back again. More full court pressure by Carl Sandburg. It's a 2-2-1 zone pressure here, which Cougars can beat by passing, reversing the ball, finding someone in the middle, which is where Barr goes now. Back to Krogman. Krogman can just bring it up by herself. She does. Kicks it all the way over. Ossendorf now Ashe looking for a post up. Nobody really there, so Krogman will get it out front. Opposite side, now back out Ossendorf. Krogman, shot clock down to 10. Jansen will pull up for 2. Got it. Meredith Jansen will add a bucket, and the Cougars cut it to 1, 9-8. Up at the top of the key, now stolen by Krogman. Again, Krogman 3 assists away from a triple-double, a rare feat here for the college crew. In the last attempt against them, wide open down low is Carly. Up off the glass, got it, and 1. Carly Krogman got the bucket, nice pass on the cutter, went up strong, converted the basket, drew the foul. Now she's going for the and 1. Second foul on number 11, Lauer. She will have a seat. And Carly Krogman, the freshman from Eastland, will have the and 1 free throw. Cougars back in front, 10-9. Carly sets, shoots, and scores. 5 points now for Krogman, and a 2-point lead for the Cougars. 3:40 left to go first period. Donaldson picks up her dribble. Now hand over to Cash. Up top, now back to Cash, looking down low to Canton. Cash will launch a 3. This one's way off. And a rebound by Barr, pushing it up to Ossendorf on the right side. 3:11 left, trying to catch Barr cutting. She's doubled quickly. Kicks it over to Jensen. Back inside, Krogman wide open for a second was Barr. They missed her. Back over Ossendorf for 3. She can hit it. Comes up short. And the Chargers will maintain with the rebound. 11-9 Cougar lead here. 2:50 left to go first period. Spin move by Donaldson. Ball knocked out of bounds. Nice job by Jansen getting in the passing lane. KK Ball check in as Jansen will have a seat. Got to hold the salt and the sound down here. He gets excited at times. Pass inside. Easy jumper, no good. Missed and rebounded by Barr. Clock was off. Now it's back on for a second. Ball tipped around. Offensive board by Barr. Back to Bald. Now wide open once again. They forgot about her up off the glass. And we had an easy bucket whistle dead here because we've had some clock issues. I don't know what happened with the clock. It flashed on and off a couple times. The girls kept playing. Barr had a couple offensive boards. Now, unfortunately, she had a point-blank range jumper that got whistled out. Cougars are going to have to rely on an inbounds play now. Up by 2, KK Bald set to take the ball out. KK will get it up top to Barr. 20 seconds on the shot clock for the Cougars as they come back in. Barr on the right side fires it into Krogman. Krogman all the way over Ossendorf. Ashe looking inside to Krogman. She'll face up, pull up, got it. Carly Krogman, 7 points now, leading the Cougars' way. 13-9 lead for Highland. Inside pass to Canton. Canton way underneath the basket. Can't get a good shot there. 3-ball long, 2-ball on the way. Only 2. That was 2 for Cash. 2 minutes left to go, first period. More issues with the clock. I don't know what it is, whether it's a wiring or what. But once again, the Cougars pushing the ball and have to break for some issues, little technical issues. Julia Michalik checks in for Allie Ashe. Just under 2 minutes left to go in this first period, and once again, the clock having issues. You just let me keep time, folks. We'll keep it all in a straight and narrow. (13-9). Cougar lead by 4 with the ball. Now they're going to move the clock down to 1. Or excuse me, now it's 13-11. 1:57 left to go, first period. Cougars by 2. Krogman does. I was going to say, someone needs to go to the ball. Krogman does. Nice pass out. 3-ball on the way. Ossendorf banks it off the glass. No good. Bald with the board. Michalik for a long 2. Got it. Julia Michalik for 2, and the Cougars back in front by 4, 15-11. Cash with a running prayer, but she got it answered. 1:30 left to go. First period. Barr on the right side now for Highland. Again, 2-3 zone. Wide open. Nice job by Bald. Easy bucket by Ossendorf. Cougars finding the open man down low. And the lead now back up to 4. 17-13. Just over a minute to go in the first period. And a travel. Travel on Catton. 1 minute left to go in this first period. The Cougars have the ball in the lead, 17-13. Tyra Clark will check back in. Carly Krogman has a seat, 7 points for Carly. Again, Cougars facing some full court pressure. But they break it with ease. Ossendorf on the left side. To Clark, now Bald. Cougars got a lot of time. Michalik for 3. Nope, right off, right to Bald. KK tried to go back up with it, and it's swatted out of bounds. Second rebound for KK Bald. 44 seconds left to go in this first period. 19 left on the shot clock for the Cougars. Clark will get it to Bald. KK looking to shoot, no. Now up top, Michalik, inside Barr. Back to Bald. KK for 3, short. Ball tipped. And the Cougars will still get a chance here as there's about a 6-second shot clock differential. 24 on the clock, 29 on the game clock. Cash on the left side, worked on by Michalik. Hudgens inside, Blackford for the jumper, no good. Bald will come up with it, third rebound for KK. 16 seconds for the Cougars, they can take their time, but they don't. Right to the All-American, and one. Abby Barr scores the bucket and gets the foul, going back to the line for Highland. Biggest lead of the night for the Cougars, 6 points, 19-13. The All-American a chance to add to it with the and one free throw. 11 seconds left to go, first period. Abby sets, shoots, and it rims out to the front. So 10 seconds left to go here. Cougars could get a good stop here. They will have the ball going into the second period. Donaldson, KK going for the charge, the tie-up. Either way, whether she got it or not, I don't think she did, but that's the end of the first period. After one, Highland with the lead, 19-13. This is your HMC broadcast here. The only place where you can watch your Highland Cougar sports streaming live worldwide is right here. So stick with us, everyone. An uneventful first period, unfortunately, for some of us, but the Cougars with a 6-point lead and the ball, 19-13 as we start the second period. Allie Ashe is checked back in for the Cougars. Abby Barr has a seat. KK Bald, thought she was going to launch one there. Down to Ashe, tries to force one into Clark. And it got knocked around. The Cougars will still maintain. Michalik tries to drop one off to Clark. No good. Now she'll do it. Tyra there, she missed the jumper, but got her own rebound. Go back up, but she's going to get the charge, or not the charge. She's going to get the jump ball called, and that ball will go back to the Chargers. So 9:35 left in the half, still 19-13 Highland. Legge will bring the ball up for the Chargers. Long pass. Hudgens, I believe, for 3. Somehow that sucker went in. Lead cut in half to 3, 19-16 Cougars. Nice job by the Cougars, easily breaking the press break, and now a wide open layup for Ashe. She got it. It's always a gamble with full court pressure because you leave too many people, not enough people at least, back to defend the hoop. Once the Cougars break it with ease, they got some room, and now a steal by Clark. She's going to go the distance and lays it up with the left hand and scores. Tyra Clark, her first bucket of the evening. Cougars now exploding with a 7-point lead, 23-16. 8:50 left to go in the half. We have Leggy on the right side for the Chargers. Up top to Catton. Catton trying to throw a lob down low. Doesn't get it. Should be Cougar ball. More full court pressure by the Chargers. They've been burned by it a few times by Highland's press break. Bald on the left side. Somebody in the middle. Now just a little reversal. And the Cougars can go. All the way over to Bald. And again, easy break for the Cougars. Tyra Clark, nice cut. Dribbles around a man, might have gotten fouled, but the ball is out of bounds on the shot. So the Cougars will still maintain possession, leading by 7, 23-16. 8:25 left to go, first period. The Cougars will set up a bunch set right at the top of the key. Michalik all the way to the top. She'll launch a three. Got it! Julia Michalik for three, and the Cougars out now to a 10-point lead. 8:15 left to go in the half. Highland with their biggest lead of the night. Leggy trying to answer with three. Way off Bald with her fourth rebound. KK Bald on the boards here. Looking inside all the way over. Michalik was wide open for another one. Cuts inside to Bald for a cutter. She missed it. Ball knocked out of bounds. Should stay with the Cougars. It does. Just under 8 minutes left to go in the half. Still 26-16. Cougars with the lead and controlling. Again, another bunch set on that left corner. All the way up top to Michalik. Julie trying to drive, will kick it to KK. KK left alone for three, got it! KK Bald for three, and the Cougars now up 13. 29-16, 7:45 left to go. Cougars 5-0 in Arrowhead Conference play. I believe this is their second to last matchup, as again, Illinois Valley will be the final matchup. Cougars probably clinch Arrowhead with a victory here, but I can't be for sure. Now a steal by KK Bald, and here come the Cougars. They got some numbers here, 4 on 3. KK will kick it over Michalik. She's going to go to the hole, get crushed, and no call. Not only was it a no call, it said it went off of bounds off of Michalik. Cougars thinking they have the ball here, but they obviously don't. Jansen will check in, and Abby Barr as well, as Michalik took a Charlie horse off the knee. She's limping on the far side. Allie Ashe will also have a seat. The Cougars in now. KK Bald, Meredith Jansen, Tyra Clark, Abby Barr, and Carly Krogman. 7:15 left to go in the half. Cougars by 13. Oh, easy pass for Clark to get in the way of. She couldn't control it, though, but she just floated up. Leggy all the way over to Egger. Now on the right side, it's Cash. Looking to drive on Barr, trying to dump it off to Catton. Back to Cash for three. This is way short, not even blocked. KK Bald with her 5th rebound. And Jensen to push it up for the Cougars. Fires it all the way up to Clark. Clark almost lost the handle. Trying to kick it over to Krogman, and an easy interception for Leggy. Leggy trying to get it down low. She does. Egger, and they're going to call a foul on that. KK Bald trying to get to the jump ball possession there. They said they give her the foul. In comes Ossendorf, as Clark will have a seat. And we're shooting 2. Edgar back to the line. She hit her first 2 free throws. This one no good. Lucia Martin set to check in here for the Cougars. Second free throw up and in. Lucia Martin will check in for KK Bald. More full court pressure. Cougars can reverse. All the way down to Martin, who's left alone. Nice ball fake, and they call the late travel. 6:27 left to go in the half. 12-point lead for Highland, 29-17. Leggy will bring the ball up for the Chargers. Cash got away with the walk there. 3 ball on the way. No good. Krogman with the board. And here comes Ossendorf. Can't pick it up there. She does, but managed the Cougars get by. Wide open was barred. Krogman for the jumper. Got it. Easy peasy. 2 for Carly Krogman. That's 9 points now for the freshman. 31-17 Cougar lead. Nice defense by the Cougars. Gave up 13 in the first period. Have only given up 4 here in the second. Full court pressure again by the Chargers. Cougars got time. All the way over to Jensen. And a timeout taken by Highland as they are about to give up the 10-second penalty to get over. Jensen trips, but she appears to be all right. 5:34 left to go in this first half. Highland with a big lead, 31-17. This is your HMC broadcast. The only place you can watch your Highland Cougar lady sports is right here with us. So stick with us, everyone. Highland Cougar model Brandon Hill is in the house here today to watch the ladies play. If you don't know who he is, go drive to Monroe, Wisconsin. He's up on a billboard in there for Highland Cougars. As we get going here, fresh out of the timeout. Ossendorf for 3, got it off the glass. Alyssa Ossendorf with a banker off the glass, and from that angle, I don't know how it worked, but it did. And the Cougars now blowing them out here by 18. Catton looking inside. Rieg High down low with it. She's going to turn around. Nice swat there by Barr. Might have gotten a little bit more than the ball there, but we'll see how that transforms here. 5 and change left to go in the half. The Cougars by 18. 17, 34-17. Inside pass, wide open, and oh, Jansen missed the bunny. A little too easy there for the Cougars. A lot of the buckets have been real easy for Highland today. Looking for a cutter down low to Catton. Catton fakes, loses the ball, and Martine with the steal. Lucia can try to go around her. She will, goes up with the right hand, and she got hammered. Good call by the official. So,
everybody clap your hands.
Martine held her arm like she got her pretty good. Things got chippy a few days ago in Carl Sandburg with this ball club as the Cougars blew them out there too. 4:30 left to go in the ball game, or excuse me, first half. Martine with 2 free throws. First one up and in. Lucia on the board. One more free throw for Martine. 18-point lead now for the Cougars. Lucia sets, shoots, missed it off the front iron. Leggy to bring the ball up for the Chargers. Now Rieg High looking down low, can't find a cutter, gets it to Catton up top. Catton looking for the same thing. Cougars switch it on the screen. We'll get it to Leggy. Down, nice block and swat away there by Jansen. She jumped through the passing lane. And another great job for the Cougar defense. Again, only 4 points for the Chargers this period, and we're 6 minutes in. Ball wisely knocked out of bounds as Martine was cutting the opposite direction. The ball went pretty much right to White. White knocked the ball out of bounds. Cougars got away with one. Barr and Ossendorf have a seat as Bald and Ashe check back in. KK Bald, 3 points, has the ball. Will now give it to Krogman. Bald will swing through. Shot clocked at 10. Ashe has the lane. She's going to go for it. Loses the ball on the floor. We got to call a travel or a jump or something here. And I believe they're going to call the jump ball. Not a lot of signs down here. I got to kind of make it up on my own. Tuck rule official's not here to help me out, so that's not very good. Jansen kicks it up top to Bald. Shot clock down to 3. Someone's got to shoot one. Bald's there, lets one fly. Did they get the foul? They did. KK Bald draws the foul on the three-pointer, and she'll go to the line for 3. Tough foul for the Chargers with 1 second remaining on the shot clock. Bald had to heave one, and she got hammered. KK going to the line for 3, and her first one is up and in. KK Bald hasn't missed a free throw yet this season. We'll put her to the test here for 3, nails the second. 5 points now for KK Bald. 20-point lead for the Cougars here. 3:41 left to go in the half. KK will set, shoot, and she finally missed one. First miss of the season for KK Bald. The Cougars up by 20. Solid defense here again, and Martine will get the hold down low. White had her on her hip, and it was going to be an easy deuce. Wise foul there by Martine. Catton will get the ball. Goes up off the glass. No good. Carly Krogman with another rebound. Her third of the evening. 20-point lead for the Cougars. Carly will bring it up and give it to Bald. Ashley left wide open. Still 2-3 zone. It appears to be. No, it appears to be now a man-to-man of some sort. Nice pass. Wide open is Krogman. Carly Krogman putting on a clinic. 11 points for the freshman and a 22-point lead for the Cougars. 3 minutes left to go in this first half. The Cougars have surrendered 4 points in this period. Catton trying to get inside. Nice job by Carly Krogman to swat the ball away, and Bald will pick it up. Over to Ashley on the left side. Now Krogman. Cougars cutting. All the way over. KK left for 3. Got it! KK Bald for her second 3 of the ball game. And just like that, timeout by the Chargers. 2:34 left to go in this first half. The Cougars blowing them out. They lead by 25 now. 42-17. This is your HMC broadcast. The only place you can see your Highland Cougar sports is right here. Stick with us, everyone. Best part about being up here is especially the crowd is nice and quiet. You saw Martine show Coach Becky her arm after the foul, and Coach Becky hit the nail right on the head. Hey, at least they called it. And if you're a Highland Cougar fan, you know the officiating here, they let them play, usually. That's mostly the men, though. 2:30 left to go in this first half. Cougars unloading on the Chargers here, 42-17. Good defense by Allie Ashe. Now White to drive, and you could either call a foul or a travel, but they're going to call it on Clark. Had a little bit of the arm, so good call there. 2:20 left to go first half. 23-point lead for the Cougars. Carl Sandburg led briefly for 2 points, but that's been it. White's first free throw up and in. Leggy leading the way for the Chargers with 5 points. And that's only the 5th point, now 6th point surrendered by the Cougars in this second period. More full court pressure. Bald's wide open, and they get it to her. Almost. I thought it was going to get beyond her. Julia Michalik is checked back in for the Cougars. Her Charlie horse obviously not as bad as we thought, or she's just recovered quickly. Nice cutter there. Not the best pass by Bald, and it's swatted away. 2 minutes left to go in the half. Cougars by 21. Or excuse me, they're still up by 23. 42-19. Guess it was 25. It doesn't matter. Rebound by Allie Ashe. Michalik up top. All the way over. KK gonna launch her third 3. Got it! KK Bald, her third 3 of the evening. And a 26-point lead for the Cougars. KK Balls coming out on top here. 11 points for her. KK averages 2 a game. 1:18 left to go in the half. High back uptown to Leggy. Leggy all the way over in the corner now. Egger trying to force it into Catton, and Michalik on the ground. Should be a jump ball, and we will stay with the Chargers. 1:03 left to go in the half. 45-19 Highland. Looking all the way up top to Leggy. 3 ball on the way for Egger, and she got it. Egger, 6 points now for her. 3 on a three-pointer, and the rest are on free throws. Allie going to push the ball now. Ashley has a shot. Gives it to Michalik for 3. Bounce, but there's KK Ball trying to get the offensive board. She winds up knocking it out of bounds. And I think they said both of them touch it, so it's going to say a jump ball, which will stay with the Cougars. 44 seconds left to go. Fresh 20 on the shot clock for the Cougars. 24-second difference. 45-22 Highland, up by 23. KK for another 3. No good. But there's the Clark for the board. And we're going to get, whether it's like an offensive, not an offensive charge. That's not even close. Like an over the back. Rig high. KK Bald has a seat with 11 points off that Cougar bench. Michalik over to Jensen. Jensen going to pull up. 15-footer. Got it. Cougars shooting the lights out here in this second half. A 9-point quarter, if you want to say, is all Sandburg's got. 47-22. 21 seconds left to go. The shot clock is basically even. Down low, Catton kicks it out. Cash for 3. No, it's going to be another 2 for Cash. Cougars got to push it. They got 5 seconds. They have time. Michalik going to take it and lost the ball from behind. And at the half, the Cougars come roaring out again and score 28 points in that second period to lead 47-24 at the break. Cougars surrendered 4 points for the longest time in that second period. Carl Sandburg came alive here shortly and got it up to at least 11 points in that second period. So at the half, your Cougars leading 47-24. Scoring goes Alyssa Ossendorf, 5 points. Julia Michalik, 5 points. Tyra Clark, 2 points. KK Bald with 11 points off 3 3-pointers. Meredith Jansen with 4. Allie Ashe with 4. Lucia Martin with 1. I believe it is, yes, 11 points for Carly Krogman. Good to go along with her 3 rebounds, and 4 points for Abby Barr with 4 boards as well. Again, at the half, 47-24, your Highland Cougars with the lead. This is your HMC broadcast. Stick with us, everyone. We'll be back here shortly in about 14 minutes for the second half. Welcome back to your Super Bowl Sunday broadcast. Don't ask me why we scheduled it, but we did. So it's obviously an important game to get in. And the Cougars making the most of it here, up 47-24 on the Carl Sandburg Chargers. Again, leading the way for the Cougars, Carly Krogman, 11 points and 3 boards. But out of nowhere, KK Bald with 3 3-pointers and 2 free throws for 11 points as well. Carly averages 13 a game. KK only averages 2, so KK definitely stepping up in the absence of Logan Hubbard. Also, Madeline Schultz not in uniform tonight, and also Maddie Hildebrand also in street clothes as well. So the Cougars down 3 players, but making the most out of it. Again, they played Carl Sandburg February the 8th and destroyed them 76-49. And it got a little chippy, most likely towards the end of that blowout. Me and the Salt and the Sound are excited to see if we get a replay of some of that chippiness. I got the Family Feud music all tuned up and ready to go if we play the feud here. So sit back, relax, and exactly. Well, we want an enjoying game and enjoying time, and if you got to knock somebody out, so be it. The Salt and the Sound is what's the word I'm looking for? Dang it. He is, I know he's not going to tell me the word because it's not the word that I'm looking for. He is supporting my assumption, hopefully. It's not opposite day. It's not Leif Erikson day. Catton will start with the ball for the Chargers on the right side. Will hand off to White. White kicks it back out to Leggy. Now inside. Cash back to Leggy. Leggy leading the way with 5 points. Righai for a shot, no good. Rebound number 4 for Krogman. Again, Krogman 3 assists away from a triple-double last game against the Chargers. Going on strong, Jansen will get her own rebound off the miss. Turnaround jumper, Krogman comes up dry, but there's Clark for another offensive board for the Cougars. She'll launch, the 3 looks short, it is. And the Chargers with the board, 9 minutes left to go in the third. Still 23-point lead for the Cougars. Again, until about the 4 or 3 minute mark of the second period, the Cougars had only given up 4 points in that second period. Up top to White, Leggy. Canton Cougars playing good defense again here. Shot clock down to 5. White on the right side, gonna have to throw up a prayer. Leaned in, that should be a shot clock violation even though the Cougars got the rebound, but nonetheless, we'll go with it. Jansen looking for a cutting. Krogman doesn't get it to her. Now ball kind of tipped away. Barr will control it. A cutting Clark, but too far behind her. And they're gonna call Clark for the reach-in foul. Kind of the cheapie there. Tyra should have known better, but it's only her second. Doesn't really affect the outcome of the game here. 8:22 left to go, third period, 47-24, Highland. Issue with the shot clock, nobody notices. And now they do. Probably would say it should be at least 25-ish. But nobody asks me, and that's okay. So the Chargers will take the ball out. I said 25. I was giving them a good roll here. They're going to make it 18, which is wise. You give them about 10 seconds to bring the ball up. So now the shot clock's at 15 for Carl Sandburg. White will kick it up top to Leggy. Righai now tries inside for Catton. Shot clock down to 4. Leggy for 3. Caught some rim finally, and Jansen will pull down rebound number 2. And Jansen will get fouled. That will be on Egger. Eight minutes left to go in the period. 47-24 Highland. Michalik will bring the ball up for Highland. Inside, Krogman. Thought Clark was cutting. She's going to launch the 3 instead. No good. Rebound by the Chargers. Still no points tallied here in the second half at all. Egger throws up an ugly prayer. It goes way out of bounds. And the Cougars will get the ball back. 7:34 left to go third period. Chargers have gone away from their full court 2-2-1 zone pressure as the Cougars had no problems breaking it. Got several easy buckets off of it as well in the first half. Clark. Barr way outside. Now Clark looking inside. Krogman was there. Michalik gonna drive. Might have got away with a walk. Gets her own board and scores. Michalik with the board and the bucket. 7 points now for Julia. 25-point lead now for the Cougars. 3 ball on the way. Egger, no good. Ball tipped around and offensive board for the Chargers. Rigai going to drive over a screen, didn't get a good one. Over to White. White going to spin. Little poke from behind by Clark. Slowed her down. And just like that, shot clock violation on the Chargers. Good defense by the Cougars here again. Through 7 minutes of the second period, only surrendering 4 points. We've almost been through 4 minutes of this third period, and the Cougars have yet to surrender a point here in this third period. 6:35 left to go in the third. Krogman and Michalik have a seat as Ashe and KK Bald check back in for the Cougars. KK with 11 first half points on 3 3-pointers. Inside to Barr, now over to Ashe. Ashe gonna drive, got hammered, no call. Clark will take the ball out of bounds. Tyra looking all the way up top to Bald. Bald gonna try and drive to the lane, kicks it out to Barr. Barr to Ashe, looking for a cutter, no one there. Now Clark inside to Barr, wide open is Jensen, but she can't get it to her, and they're gonna call a jump ball. Meredith Jensen wide over on the opposite side of the block here. Had the easy board. Wisely, the Chargers clamp down on Barr. Now Clark again for the inbounds play. Looking for Bald. Look out. Another 3 attempt. Got it! KK Bald lighting up the scoreboard with her 4th 3-pointer of the ball game. 52-24 Cougars. Again, KK Bald averages 2 points a game. Righai down low, and she'll draw the foul. KK shoots 21% from beyond the arc. She's on fire today. Again, 4 3-pointers. Good for 14 points off the 2 of 3. The only 3-pointer she missed, she was fouled on and hit 2 of the 3 free throws. 5:53 left to go in this third period. First free throw for Righai, no good. KK Bald going for the Cougar of the game here. Look out. According to the Sultan of Sound, he calls her Muffin. I don't know how much she likes that. Rebound by Tyra Clark, her 5th. But he does have her in class. Look out. Another 3. Almost. But there's the offensive board, Tyra Clark. She got hammered. That's her 6th rebound, and she'll go to the line for 2. Tyra Clark going to the line for 2. Tyra's first free throw up and in. 3 points for Tyra Clark. She averages 9 and 7. She's got 6 rebounds on the evening. 5:39 left to go third period. Cougars entering that 30-point lead. And it is. Clark hits them both. Cougars up by 30 now. And I'm not even keeping track of it anymore. Ball, an attempt by Leggy. She's out of bounds. 5:29 left to go in the third. Cougars by big O 30. As they won by 25, I believe. No, it was 27 a few weeks ago. Inside, actually, it wasn't even a week ago. Barr, and now we're having more mechanical issues as the clock keeps fading in and out on us here. One story of the game, All-American Abby Barr, 19-7 averages. It only has 4, but they really don't need her. Again, other players stepping up with people on the bench injured. Again, Logan Hubbard out. Maddie Hildebrand still out. And Madeline Schultz out today. KK Bald stepping up with 14 points here. 4 3-pointers for the sophomore. Clark inside. Barr back to KK. KK looks, but then drives. Inside now, Meredith Jensen. Now inside to Barr. Nice inside out. Bald for another 3. No. KK cooling off a little bit here. 5 minutes left to go in the third period. White steps around Barr. No good. And the ball thrown off of Bald. And will go out of bounds. So the Chargers will maintain. Ossendorf, Krogman check in. Barr and Clark will have a seat. Tyra Clark, happy with her 2 free throws. Not going to say what the percentage says of her free throws on the season. It's not great by any means, so she has a right to be happy. Kind of a lob to Leggy. Tough looking shot, but offensive board and score for Lauer. Lauer's got 3 fouls, and she's still in the game. Kind of surprising. Throw it over to Ashe. Back to Krogman. Carly fires it over. Ossendorf now. Jansen. Jansen reverses it over to Bald. KK back over to Meredith. 4:30 left to go. Third period. Shot clock down to 7. Back to Jensen. Jensen don't shoot too many threes. Ossendorf will pull up the 2. No good. And they're going to call the foul on Ossendorf. 4:19 left to go. Third period. 54-26 Highland. Ossendorf's foul number 2, I believe. Only ball game in the books today, other than the big game. Next broadcast for the Cougars will be Thursday against Illinois Valley, doubleheader, men and women. Women will start at 5, men at 7. I believe both Cougars have pretty much wrapped up the Arrowhead Conference. Nice job by Ashe with the block. Ball rebound number 6. KK over to Jansen. Ossendorf. Wide open was Krogman. They couldn't find her. Ashe. Krogman a little cover now. Another 3-pointer. Got it! KK Bald, her 5th 3 of the night, and that's 17 points for the sophomore. And more garbage going on for the scoreboard, but it's back up. And now the officials see it again. I don't know. Yes, I don't know what they're hitting, whether it's a loose wire or what, but something's not working. KK Bald has a seat along with Meredith Jensen as Lucia Martin and Julia Michalik check in for the Cougars. 3:38 left to go in the third. 31-point lead for the Cougars. Again, final home game of the regular season this upcoming Thursday against Illinois Valley. Martin had the steal, but we're something with a shot clock issue here. All I can say is thank goodness this isn't a close game, because all this mechanical issues with the board. Martin just almost had a steal. If this would have been a close game, this crowd would have come unglued. And we have a really nice crowd here, which is on the camera side. So if you're watching at home, you're like, we got 5 people here. What are you talking about, dude? They're all on the opposite side for the Cougars, right underneath that that camera. But so much issues here with the scoreboard, whether it just blacks out on us for some reason. I believe it still goes, but maybe not. I am not the electrical wizard here by any means. But here we go yet again. Carl Sandburg will control. Leggy now kicks it over to Donaldson. Donaldson looking to drive. Got away with the double, maybe? No, official says it was tipped. Cash going to go against Martin. Little push off. She throws one up and we'll miss it. Martin picks up the foul. I believe that's her second. 3:21 left to go in the third. Cash will go to the line for 2. And here we go again. But Cash makes the free throw as the scoreboard finally comes back on. That's kind of my opinion, too. Is I don't care if the clock goes off when we're shooting free throws. Clock's on. We're good. Shoot the dumb thing. Oh, boy. For once, I'm going to watch the Super Bowl, and we're having this garbage. Come on. This is, for the record, the Salt and the Sound has nothing to do with the scoreboard, as many of you may believe. And now, hey, geez, now the scoreboard is all reset, or unless that's the attempt is to reset it and start it back up. Go Bengals. What on earth is she saying down there? That's an F. That is an F. That's right. Salt and the Sound conversing with KK Bald. F for that. Go Bengals. Boy, if the Rams had that Super Bowl quarterback named Matt Stafford for any amount of time in there. Oh, wait, they did, and they still did nothing. 57-27, sure. 3:21 left to go, third period. Has our scoreboard went Ghibli on our area? Or did, right, okay. And we have a camera that faces the scoreboard, and it codes everything it shows onto the screen for you, so if yours gets all messy, then so will ours. The main scoreboard, I guess, is what I'm getting at. 3:21 still left. We still haven't, it'll probably say the first, but it's actually the third. There we go. Look at that. Technology is awesome. 21st century, I can text somebody in Germany and they'll get it within a few minutes, and we can't run a scoreboard. But hey, that's above my pay grade here. Being highly courted by low water production, so stay tuned. I am a person of importance. The Salt and the Sound and the Marvelous One. We're all just having fun. Talk amongst yourselves, everyone. I'm going to keep talking. I don't care what anybody has to say. Ain't much else to do. That's right. Cash for the second of 2 free throws. And it's up and in. .317 left to go, third period. Cougars lighten them up here again. Michalik to Martine. Lucia over to Krogman. Krogman going to drive, has the lane, up off the glass, and another easy bucket. 13-4 so far for Carly Krogman, and back to a 31-point lead. Just under 3 minutes left to go, third period. Leggy on the left side. Up top, over to Leggy, down inside. Lauer, again, Lauer 3 fouls. Shot clock down to 10. Leggy down to Lauer. Just going to spin, throw up a hook. No good. Ashe there with her third rebound. Up to Michalik. Just under 2:30 left to go. Third period. 31-point lead for the Cougars. Julia going to drive off a screen. Lucia had an open jumper, could not convert. Leggy top of the key now over Donaldson. Long three-pointer, way short. Ashe with another board. Michalik up to Martine for the easy layup. Lucia Martine streaking down the court Scores the easy bucket, and now it's 61-28. And Cash not ready for that pass as Donaldson threw it right by her. And when it's going bad, it's really going bad. Ashe will have a seat for the Cougars. Ashe sits down with 4 points. The All-American having a very off night, but again, not needing her. Abby Barr only with 4 today. 1:40 left to go, third period. Michalik going to dribble to the left side. Up top now for Martine. Over to Ossendorf. Up top to Krogman. Nice inside play. Down to the All-American. She could not convert as she drew the foul. Nice pass by Carly Krogman. Again, Krogman, 7 assists, 3 away from a triple-double the last time they played Carl Sandburg. She had 10 and 15. With 7 assists, she averages 13 and 9. Abby Barr averages 19 and 7. Goes back to the line. Her first free throw, up and in. Barr, 73% free throw shooter. 1 of 2 so far tonight. 1 more to go. She'll set, shoot, and score. 6 points for the All-American. 63-28. Tough shot, no call, and the 5th rebound for Carly Krogman. Michalik all the way over. Ossendorf, long 2. Bouncing around and no good. Barr with the offensive board. And they're going to call a kick, so it should stay with the Cougars. 1:09 left to go. Michalik will take the ball out right underneath me here in the world-famous Jim Yeager balcony. Up to Martine. Over to Barr. About the only thing left to see is Barr shoot a 3. Down low, Krogman. Double team. Could not convert, but she hit the floor hard. She'll go to the line for 2 more. Carly Krogman, 1 for 1 from the line today on her and 1 free throw early in the game. She has 13 points. Go along with 5 rebounds. I don't keep track of assists because I can only do so much. First free throw up and in. Not a miracle worker like the Sultan of Sound. Second free throw, no good. Offensive board was there, and they're going to call a foul. This is close enough. Ossendorf trying to get that rebound. Could not come up with it. She picks up the foul. I believe it's her 3rd, as Jansen will check in for her. Ossendorf sits down with 5 points for Highland. And then we're in my favorite part of the game where now we're just trading free throws. We're only a minute left to go in the 3rd period, thank goodness. So shooting free throws on the other end is Hudgens. She hits the first one. I gave up checking on how high the scoring lead was, but the Cougars now lead by 34. It was 36. Still under a minute to go. Jansen on the right side, back up top to Michalik. Krogman's open if they need her. The high post, they get it to her. Now she's at the top of the key. Michalik left wide open. Pass inside to Jansen. Tough shot. She missed it. Had some contact, but again, the officials let them play a lot. So don't expect too many ticky-tack falls down low. Donaldson hits the floor. Like I said, no calls. And if you think this game's bad, you should watch a men's game. They're atrocious there. But on both ends, for the most part. Lauer, running hook, no good. Krogman there for her 6th rebound. She'll push it up to Michalik. She should wait and dump off to a cutting Barr, but Barr's not looking for it. They get it to her. Could have been a foul. No call, though. Again, 30-point lead. Who cares? 1 second left to go. Good if it goes. It does not, and that's the end of the 3rd period. Final after the 3rd period. The Cougars, wow, only give up 6 points in that 3rd period, and they extend their lead now 34 points, 64-30. And we'll be back here. This is your HMC broadcast. The only place you can find your Highland Cougar sports. Streaming live worldwide is right here, so stick with us, everyone. Welcome back. Hold up your fours. It's 4 down, not 4 down territory. I'm getting ready for the big game. It's rough when your team's blowing the other team out or your team's getting blown out. It's tough. 34-point lead for the Cougars, all over but the shouting way back at the half. KK Bald checked back in, along with, I believe, Tyra Clark, Allie Ashe, Meredith Jensen, and the All-American Abby Barr. Shot clock down to 10 for the Chargers, and Clark will pick up the foul. Tyra doesn't like it, but I don't know if I ever remember Tyra liking any of the fouls that get called on her, but I didn't see it, but the ball was nowhere close to hitting the rim, so she got something. If it could have been all ball, I couldn't tell. Tyra obviously didn't like the call. But going to the line for 2 is Egger. First free throw off the left iron. Again, on the horizon, possibly low water productions. Don't go away too far, people. Next free throw, no good, but an offensive board. KK Bald sticking her nose in there, getting the jump ball, and the Cougars will take the ball back. 9:31 to go in the massacre. Highland won 76-49 a few days ago. Tabar up top. Now to Ashe. She'll go down. Now tries to dump it off to Jensen. Meredith hung up as she's lost her dribble. Nice cutting. KK Bald got it. KK Bald, 19 points here. I know the Salt and the Sound is going to have some smart aleck comment for her when she shows up Monday in class. But we'll see. When? Oh, several. Okay. Ashe with the rebound, her 5th of the evening. Tries to get it stolen, and now Bald will come up with it. Again, KK averages 2 points a game. Another cut back to her. KK putting on a clinic here. Clark will take the ball out right underneath me here in the Jim Yeager, world-famous Jim Yeager balcony. Up top to KK. Over to Tyra. She'll launch the 3. She got hammered, and she missed it. So 3 more free throws. Is the chippiness starting here? Salt in the Sound? I'm just trying to ask. I'm asking your expert opinion. Apparently you don't have one. Okay. Clark will go to the line for free throw 3, 4, and 5 on the evening for her. First front up and in. She's now 3 for 3, and I shouldn't have said that, because that's usually when the jinx happens. But Tyra, with 5 points now, sophomore set, shoots, scores another one. She's burning up the twine now. 1 more free throw coming. Scoreboard wasn't sure on that one. Might have just jinxed her herself. Yep, burned her. 4 of 5 on the evening. Tyra Clark, who doesn't shoot the free throws well, so she's got to be happy on the performance tonight. She got burned by the shot or the scoreboard. It's a stop session. She was in a groove. Down low. Blackford will draw the foul. That's on Barr, I believe, only her first. Nope, it'll be second on Abby. 8:20 left to go in the ball game. Cougars approaching a 40-point lead. Inside Blackford, jumper rounding out, but Barr is there for her 6th rebound. I guess the good news is Barr didn't score a whole lot the last time they played him because they didn't need her then either. Nice dump off by Bald. Allie Ashe for 2. Nice assist by KK Bald and a big 40-burger up here now. 40-point lead for the Cougars. Just under 8 minutes to go in the ball game, 70-30. Lauer swatted away by Clark. Unfortunately, goes to Catton. Blackford for the jumper. Way off the backboard. KK Bald with her 7th rebound. KK Bald averages 2 boards and 2 points a game, and she's got 19 and 7. Another 3 on its way, around and out. KK Bald lighting it up, but not on that play. The game's all over but the shouting here. 3-pointer on the way for Leggy. No good. KK with rebound number 8. I don't keep track of assists. She's got at least 1. Barr on the right side. Looking. Now Tyra gonna fake. KK for another 3. Just short, but right there, Ashy for the board. Could not get the bucket. And there, another rebound, I believe. Yes, a rebound there by Abby Barr. Krogman and Ossendorf will check in. Jansen and I believe Barr will have a seat. Carly Krogman having a nice evening herself, 6 rebounds and 14 points for the freshman. All the way out, Ossendorf was looking for 3. Got it to Krogman, up, around, and in. Easy bucket for Krogman. 16 points now for Carly. 72-30. Unless it's really bad, hopefully the officials just let it go. And I guess they didn't care about that one. That was a travel. I guess we'll allow it, as Mills Lane says. 6:22 left to go in the ball game. 72-30. Ball over to Ashy, now to Krogman. Krogman had the lane if she wanted it. Gets it to Clark. Over to Ossendorf, inside Bald. Bald to Carly. Easy turnaround jumper, got it. It don't get much easier than that. Carly Krogman pushes it out now to 18 points for her, 74-30. We're 4 minutes into this final period and still no points. The Cougar defense, you can't say enough about it. You're not going to get the call, KK. KK didn't like the push off, but again, you're up by 40. You're not going to get the call. Lucia Martin and Julia Michalik check in. KK Bald has a seat. Tyra Clark also having a seat. 5:47 left to go in the massacre. Again, Cougars looking to go, I believe, 6-0 in the Arrowhead Conference here with this win. White, worked on by Martine, gets it down low to Catton. Catton gonna try and bang. No, she's looking to pass already. Back to White. White picks up her dribble, tries to get a backdoor cut to Catton, can't do it. It's stolen by Krogman. We've had quite a lot of steals this game too as well. Another stat I don't keep track of because I ain't got time. White with the ball on the left side. Just over 5 minutes to go in the game. Oh, easy steal there by Ossendorf. Will she convert the layup? She does. Again, the game that is way out of reach. You're not going to get too many questionable calls here. There's just going to be no calls. I believe it was Leggy that was attempting the charge there. Good no call by the officials. Leggy for 3 on the other side, way off to the left, but Catton's there for the offensive board, and she's fouled. 4:41 left to go in the ball game. Catton will go to the line for 2. I believe that was Ashy. It is. Only 1 on Ashy. Catton will go to the line for 2. Catton scoreless on the evening. Cash leading the way for the Chargers with only 8 points. Catton hits first free throw. Of the players left to score for Carl Sandburg are Donaldson and Blackford. I have not yet seen Springsteen if she's even here. Catton hits the second one. And the first points are on the board for the 4th period for the Chargers. 76-32. Nice give and go back to Martine. She tries it, a tough looking shot, and it didn't go. Ball will go out of bounds and it'll be to the Chargers. Lucia Martine averages 1 a game, and she has actually 3 so far. I forgot she had the layup off of transition. White for 3 on the opposite side. Hits the back of the backboard again. Rebound number 8 for Krogman. 2 rebounds away from a double-double for Carly. Again, 10, 15, and 7 against the Chargers last time. Layup by Martine, no good. Krogman for the board and the bucket. 9 rebounds for Carly Krogman, 20 points for her. 78-32. Down low to Catton. Might have took an extra step, but maybe not. Either way, there's rebound number 10 for Carly Krogman. 20 points, 10 boards for the freshman. Martine over to Ossendorf. Michalik going to go to the hole, and she's hammered. 3:23 left to go in the ball game. KK Bald set to check in for the Cougars. Julia sets, shoots, and scores. 8 points now for Michalik. Second free throw for Julia, up and in. Michalik, 84% from the line for the Cougars, and nailed them both. Now 9 points for her, 80-32 Highland. Lauer back up top. I believe that's Leggy, possibly. Almost stolen by Martine now. Bald kicks it over. Lucia will lay it up and in. Lucia Martine now with 5 points. A great assist there by KK Bald. And a lead now, a big 50-burger, 82-32. We are just under 3 minutes to go in the ball game. The Cougars surrendering 2 points this period. Ashe has what she wants. Down low, Lucia scores again. Lucia Martine now with 7 points. Great all-around teamwork here by the Cougars today. 84-32, 2:23 to go in the ball game. And a pass, luckily for the Chargers. Leggy will maintain. Now back over to Eaker. She'll launch the 3. Looks good. Around and out. Krogman with rebound number 11. 2 minutes left to go in the ball game. KK Ball will bring the ball up for the Cougars. Over to Krogman. Now Michalik at the top of the key, looking to drive. Ball poked away for a second. People on the ball. KK Ball, one of them. And they're going to say a jump ball, which will go back to the Chargers. Sadly, no chippiness yet. I'll just say some people went out of their way to show me some of the crazy no-call intentional trippings at the game a few days ago. And I saw it. I saw the footage. No one wants to get chippy and throw down tonight for any reason. Maggie looking inside for Lauer. Lauer misses it, gets her own board. We'll kick it out. Donaldson for 2. No good. And Righai will get fouled, and she'll go back to the line. No, I guess not. I don't know what we did. Was it a jump ball? Oh, the jump balls have it again today. And the Cougars will control. When in doubt, call it a jump. I don't care if she's missing an arm and her finger's dislocated. It's a jump ball. Michalik now going to drive. Ball tipped away. Kicks it to Ossendorf for 2. No good. Ball tipped around. Cougars still battling for the boards. That was something, if you wanted to call it a problem, the Cougars wouldn't fight for the boards that often in previous games. They're really going after it today. Egger up for 2, and she scores it. Under a minute to go in the ball game. About a 10-second difference to the shot clock, to the game clock. 84-34. Cougars probably their last possession inside KK Ball. Up with a running layup. She draws the foul. Again, at the time of the press here, KK Ball was shooting 100%. Now, how many free throws she shot, I have no idea. But she had made them all. She's missed one today, as she is 2 for 3. So she'll be shooting free throw number 4 and 5 on the evening. KK sets, shoots, and scores. And that rounds out 20 points for KK Ball on the evening so far, and she's got one more free throw to go. Off the back iron. And a rebound, I believe, by Ali Ashe. 7th rebound for her. Martine going to go a running prayer, not answered. So Lucille will go to the line now. Shot clock is off as there's 26 seconds left to go in this St. Valentine's Day massacre, if you want to get close. Who? Your son's birthday. Well, happy birthday to the Salt and the Sound son. 21 years of age. Starting to get old. Martine, I believe, missed them both. And an offensive board by KK Bald. KK, 9 rebounds on the day. And the Cougars, well, they do have to shoot it here as there's 7 seconds left. Michaela. Julia lays it up, no good. 10 seconds left to go in the ball game. And with 2 seconds left to go, Egger shoots the 3, doesn't draw nothing, and that's the ball game. Final score, Highland with the easy victory, 85-34, surrendering 4 fourth period points. We'll be back here in a minute with some highlights and at least scoring, so stick with us, everyone.
Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. Ow! Another one bites the dust. Hey, hey! Another one bites the dust. Walks barely down the street with the big pool way down low. Ain't no sound but the sound of speed. Machine guns ready to go. Are you ready? Hey, are you ready for this? Are you hanging on the edge of your seat? Out of the doorway, the bullets rip to the sound of the beat. Yeah. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. And another one gone. And another one gone. Another one bites the dust. Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna get you too. Another one bites the dust. How do you think I'm gonna get along without you while you're gone?
Welcome back, everyone. Just a note on the Cougar defense here. The Cougars surrendered 13 points in the first period, 11 in the second, 6 in the third, and 4 in the fourth. Only 21 points after the first period for a huge victory, 85-34 here over Carl Sandburg, moving to 6-0 in the Arrowhead Conference. One more matchup left to go against Illinois Valley, which will be bringing that to you this Thursday, February 17th. It'll be a doubleheader. Ladies will start at 5, men will start at 7. Scoring goes as follows. Alyssa Ossendorf, 7 points, no rebounds. Julia Michalik, 9 points, 2 boards. Tyra Clark, 6.6 boards. Meredith Jensen, 4 points, 2 boards. Ali Ashe, 6.7 boards. Lucia Martine, 7.0 boards. The All-American Abby Barr, 6.7 boards. But I got to go with 2 tonight. My Cougars of the ball game, no question. KK Bald with 5 3-pointers. Good for 20 points and 9 boards. And the freshman Carly Krogman, a double-double for her, 20 points and 11 boards. So, again, get home, or if you're already home, stay home and watch the big game tonight. My prediction is Rams 17-13. Not that anyone cares. But nonetheless, for the Salt and the Sound, this is the marvelous one, Mark Masters. Thank you for joining us, everyone. We will see you Thursday, February 17th for the final home game.